So I'm here with my good friend, Mr. Jay Osmond. And so Jay, we've been kind of talking about my role and what I do with students and that have struggles and stuff. And you kind of mentioned that you may have been one of those students. So if you can just kind of share with me and with us what was it like for you in high school?
Well, I really believe that I should have been either a 504 or definitely MTSS, because my mind was always wandering, and I know I had some attention deficits going on. Just really struggled. My mother was really concerned about our education. She was a great educator, and she was my main source of my desire to love education. But there were holes, and she noticed that there were holes that were in my education, and it wasn't until I got into college that I really realized where I was missing out on certain things, and I struggled throughout college, but I ended up with a 3.85, and only because I worked so hard. But I could have saved myself so much time and so much pain if I would have just gotten hold of people like you and Deborah that care about students and wherever they are in their whether it's a physical or emotional or academic problem. But I love what you two do, because you figure it out. You try to help the students find where those holes are and fill them when now is the time to do it, instead of waiting till you get into college.
Right.
If you do make it to college, to figure that out. And I thought, man, I could have saved so much time. But it also made me realize how much I appreciate education because of my past, because of the deficits that and my desire to feel adequate, to feel normal, and to be like other students. I knew I was different.
What were some of the behaviors that would be manifest that you'd show?
I don't know how many times I was sent to the principal's office for talking like Donald Duck, because I was kind of like the class clown a little bit, and I don't know why, but I liked it. Maybe it was because I grew up in show business and I was an entertainer, and I felt like I had to entertain the class. But those are insecurities that I didn't know until later.
Right.
My behavior, it wasn't that I was a bad kid or I was a obnoxious kid, a little obnoxious, but I just needed some attention, from the teacher, and I needed tutoring. But my mind was wandering.
Right.
But no one ever figured out that I had that attention deficit. But I loved school. I loved to learn. Learning was just fascinating for me. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing now here at ALA, and I love ALA. I like to talk to kids about their goals and their desires, and it just opens up their minds, and how important education is to get there. It's like bridging. It's a bridge to get to where they need to be, and I think it's so important.